For example, one of the ideas that I talk about in the first chapter is fear is ferocity in disguise. This is something you kind of learn when you train martial art. You realize that when you're afraid, the fear is actually a huge. Think of a mother whose child is trapped under a car. There's no uncertainty in that moment. There's no, what should I do? The only thing you can do is lift the car, and she does. So basically, when you remove the uncertainty, all you have left is raw power, ferocity. These are one of the elements of the martial mindset. So, how do you eliminate uncertainty? Let me give you a story that will be relevant to your audience. The number one real estate agent in my area, he became a client. We started working together. His most valuable property was around 800,000 euros. I'm actually in Europe. I'm in Romania, so that's why I'm counting in euros. I had him let go, like clean house of the cheap, pain in the ass properties, and in 1 month, he got one property for 1.2 million. He got another one for 1.6, and he was in talks to get I think it was an apartment complex for 4 million euros. Why did that happen? Because we removed the uncertainty, we removed the self doubt, the negative self talk, I want to do this, but you know what? I don't want to disappoint these people. It was all about, okay, I am the number one real estate agent. I should act like that. If I want to be better, right? If like in the region, if I want to be national, I need to think, feel, and act like somebody like that. So what would that person do? They would go after bigger properties, right? And the thing that was causing a bit of burnout for him was, funny enough, his assistant.
Okay.
He had hired his assistant without a trial period. He liked what he heard in the interview, but then she wasn't really doing much. She was actually an expense rather than an asset. Because he raised his confidence, because he raised his self-worth, because he saw himself differently, and he was dealing with less uncertainty, he put out a job offer, attracted a guy who was really, really good. But the difference was that he took the guy through a trial period. The guy was very much like him, passionate, vicious. They were kind of bouncing off ideas off of each other when they were going to see a client. The guy was amazing. He immediately fired his assistant and got this guy who was actually an asset. So in short, a lot can happen once you go deeper, you go through that veil of uncertainty and you step into certainty.